Thank you all for coming in my presentation today. I know that there are so many other super, super cool presentations. Thank you so much for choosing this one. So today I will be talking about GNOME community, what we do, what are the ways that you can actually contribute, what are the ways that you can actually, engage with our community, and most importantly, how to be a part of it. I will just briefly talk a little bit about myself, my background, and what I do. So I'm the program manager at the GNOME Foundation. I'm also part of the Chaos DI audit team. I'm also one of the co-founders of the Open Source Diversity Initiative. And this is where is the part that I'm bringing all my knowledge and all my information to the DI sector into the Chaos community. I've been working at the FSFE and also as a program manager, as an assistant program manager, and I've been part of the Mozilla community as well as a representative many years ago when I was in high school. So it has been a little bit like a long time. I'm a free software advocate and a contributor since 2012. And for those who don't know, I'm from Albania and from Tirana. I first started this journey on 2012 in a local hackerspace. It's called Open Labs Hackerspace. It's the place where all free and open source softwares are, let's say, helped out, to be built and to contribute. And we also promote all these communities. So going back to the actual topic for today, so this GNOME is a desktop environment. Basically, it's a non-profit foundation, and it has previously been divided into the foundation and the community. Basically, the foundation means all the staff, the board members, all the administrative workings, and the structure of it. And the community is basically all the people that bring the spirit, that are the contributors that make basically everything happen on the code. On the code level, on the marketing level, and all the other aspects that can make a community grow and be more successful. Our community has people from different backgrounds. We have software developers, artists, writers, translators. As I mentioned, we have people that do social media. We have people that also help us out to do the event organization. We have people that help us to do the fundraising part, which is so important because this is basically how everything is run. And the acronym for the GNOME is the GNU Network Object Model Environment. I'm briefly mentioning some few facts, especially for the beginners and especially for the newcomers, that is the first time that they hear about GNOME. We have the main conference. It's called GUADEC, and we have the GNOME Asia. GUADEC is a conference that has previously been organized only in Europe, but now we are moving all over the world. This year, for example, it will happen in Denver, in Colorado, and GNOME Asia is our event, but dedicated only in Asia. Last year, we had GNOME Asia in Nepal. We have been before in Indonesia. We have been in Malaysia. We've been in India. So we are trying to reach as many communities as possible all around the world. So if I have people here in the audience that would be willing to help out and to organize a GNOME Asia in Vietnam, we would be super, super thrilled and happy to come as a whole community and organize it here. And also, the third conference that's let's say one of our most important events is Linux App Summit. It's a conference that we co-host with KDE. We've been managing and we've been organizing this conference for a couple of years now. I believe that it brings a lot of value in our community. It's a very, very important conference to share all the knowledge and to actually collaborate and contribute and work with each other to make the desktop environments, better and to help improve that. And The last part is that outreach is actually a program that was invented and that was like, let's say, first started as a GNOME project. Then it got disconnected and now it's a project on its own that you might all probably have heard about, and some of you might also have been a part of it, but I will explain a little bit more later. Yeah, so like just to give you some more information for GUADEC, GUADEC is actually the acronym of GNOME Users and Developers Everywhere Conference. We had Europe, but because we were moving, we had to remove the Europe out of the name. First edition was in early 2000s, and now we are switching to organizing it 1 year in Europe and 1 year outside of Europe. We super soon will open the call for locations for GUADEC. So we hope to go in places. So this is one of our like main focuses, to go in places that we have never been before. So we hope to go to a new country this time, to maybe start and create a new community from scratch. If you'd be interested to join our community, we have many areas that you can come and you can try to even get some experience, or even try to contribute with your knowledge, or also get to know new things. Translating, currently now that we're talking, we will need help, of course, for the Vietnamese language, to help us out, and to translate all our softwares. We'll need some help with documentation. You know how important it is to actually leave some manual and some guidance on how the software works and how the whole work can be done. We also have the GNOME engagement team. It's actually a team within GNOME that it's not part of a technical area, let's say. It's the team that's only dedicated to conference organizing, to marketing. It's a team dedicated only to the non-technical areas, which are definitely so important. If we have designers in the room, we have a great design team that would be super happy to have everyone on board and to help you, walk through all our guidelines and maybe start to work on the GNOME design as well. And of course, it's the coding part. We have a super big team like GNOME Shell and other teams that work within GNOME to make our softwares like more reliable, more improved, and better with each release. So if you're interested in the coding part as well, you can also feel free to come and join us. If you'd like to join any of the teams, I have quickly added here the wiki pages for each of the projects. Another way that basically you can also try to join us, we have a matrix group, let's say, and you can find all the teams there. You can just try to contact each group directly, and they will be super happy to help, I believe. And these are basically the softwares and the tools that we use for each project. In the engagement team, one thing that I briefly mentioned before is also the fundraising. We are constantly looking for the companies and other foundations maybe that we can collaborate with each other, and we can help us raise the money, and we can also try to support them in our own ways. The main let's say tool that we use for all the information and everything is the GitLab. This is where you can find basically everything that has to do with our teams. We have different repos for each team, so if you're interested, you can just go into the gitlab.gnome.org, and this is where you can find the most important information. This is for the design team. This is for the coding. There is a website called welcome.gnome.org. This is inside this website, there is also a newcomer's guide. You can choose a project, you can build a project, you can solve a task, and on this website you can also find many other clues, many other information on how you can get started and actually start to to code in GNOME. And beside that, GNOME offers also some other opportunities. If you'd like to, work with our developers or with other team members, you can apply for the outreach internship. We usually have 2 spots every session. We are super active with the Google Summer of Code, where we have many students joining us and helping us out with our projects. And before, from time to time, we used to open some internships before, where students or other people can actually work with us for like 6 months or so, and they can, try to develop a project. I really believe that the onboarding should be a top-level priority for all the FOSS projects. So this is, I believe that having newcomers and having new people coming on board from time to time, it's the best way to actually maintain a project and the community. It's also so important to have new ideas, to have people coming from different backgrounds that can share the knowledge. So I believe that every organization or nonprofit that's in the FOSS area, having new people on board, it's definitely a priority. So onboarding, one of the most important parts, let's say, is that the onboarding will ensure that the project has enough contributors. So even if the contributors that used to be before, if life happens, they have to leave, we have new people that actually can take it away and can continue working on it. Reduce maintainer burnout. It's so important to not let just one person do all the work, but actually having some support. Improve diversity and inclusion as well. As I mentioned, it's important to have people from different backgrounds. Provide more opportunities for contributors. Create a pipeline for community members who are excited to contribute. And also it can help to create like a footpath for the other contributors that will come in the future. I will briefly focus also on the CHAOSS community, which we have collaborated recently a lot regarding the badging program and the matrix. So CHAOSS community is a Linux Foundation project on creating matrix models and software to better understand open source community health on a global scale. They have a super interesting program that's called badging program. So for example, FOSSASIA can be one of the conferences that they can apply for a badge, and in this way they can get a certain level of the diversity event badging. So it's a very good way to also improve the diversity within within the conference. So this was my presentation pretty much. I've shared here my email. So later, if you'd have any questions or if you'd like to join our community, please let me know. I'm not sure if we have much time left, if you have questions.